farm efficiency on the map. Like, the Hawk is quite huge now, despite the lane going so horribly for him, because he just took a massive Ancient stack and also a hard camp stack.
Those stacks. Meanwhile, Skinner in the middle lane, going to get that ultimate popped by Yatoro and by Mira. Oh man, he really can't catch a break. Anytime he shows up to the lane, he just gets wrecked. And oh, snaking. Sweet little snaking, trying to find a way up to that high ground, but the X marks upon him. There's nothing he can do but wait for the sweet release of death.
Yeah, those last couple of deaths are unfortunate for snaking. He really wants to get his level 6. That's a big timing where Tundra could maybe actually take a fight. Maybe they could get like a couple of kills in a fight, trade 1 for 1, rather than just getting completely run over. But I understand why he was there. You don't want to just lose this mid tower so early, but it's one of these situations where, like, who's going to defend this, you know? I mean, it looks like 9 wants to.
See what they can do. Hanging around, but they really don't have the manpower at the moment. Meanwhile, Team Spirit just bringing everyone to this in the middle lane. Other than, of course, the Viper is still chilling at top. And, yeah, Tundra with a very weak response to this middle siege.
Toronto Tokyo did not have the illusion there. I think he actually dies to that toss into the tier 2.
Jump in from the Marcy. That might not work out too well. There's a boat, there's everything coming her way, and they will be able to finish the job with the kisses. Is it enough to kill off the pirate? No, it's not. He's going to get himself to the sea where he belongs. Well, it's a river, but...
Rivers do lead to the sea, though.
True.
It flows downhill from mountains and goes into the sea.
Then how does the water get back up to the river? Doesn't make any sense.
I think buckets.
Right. Yeah, no, it does make sense actually. I think that's what my dad did actually.
Oh, he was a water bucketer?
Yes, yeah, he was Aquarius.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, good man. 8-1 is the scoreline right now in this game with a 3k gold advantage to Team Spirit, and they're going to smoke up and try and hammer this one home as they move across the map down to the bottom side.
Yeah, they saw that there's a teepee down here from Soxa, so Soxa's stuck here. And yeah, smoking into the Beastmaster. This is a classic.
Once Yatoro there, they might be able to kill him off before they can get here. They can. Yatoro is gone. The first big pick off from Tundra. But it is a biggie, and now they move across towards Bo2. Bo2 going to steal the scream though. Not sure how he left it that long with the Sonic Wave out, but they're going to kill him off regardless. The Knight doesn't really care. Kill his shame.
That is not what you want to see from a smoke from Team Spirit.
Saxa, has he taken the step too far again? Let's see him. He's actually popping the ultimate and going aggressively here. He believes in his team, and I think he should, but, well, a boat's going to come crashing down on his head, which Narcies aren't really too keen of having happened to them. Mira's going to back away. Snaking's coming in there. Look at this guy flying through the fight and tossed away. Alrighty. Turning around, looking over towards Yatoro, but there's a lot of heroes from Team Spirit coming up to this one. Might be time to leave, so Snaking, as quickly as he entered this fight, is going to leave it, leaving 9 behind, and 9 will unfortunately be going down here to the X marks and Torrent once again from Toronto, Tokyo.
I didn't see that Collapse was building this, by the way, but he has an Orchid. Yeah, the tips come out. I mean, that Orchid reveal gets the kill onto 9 there, and 9 was the top net worth right before that fight, and now all of a sudden, all of Team Spirit's cores are above him. And they go for a re-smoke, too. They're looking for Skeeter. I mean, he's very weak. He's trying to build a Midas.
Oh, no. That's, I mean, the item's not as bad as it could be, but it's a sad state of affairs for this guy on the Abaddon as he levels up the ulti there at the very last second. But they'll just pause, not heal him up. You can through the trees. Poshka, though. She puts down
wow.
What? Did he just put down a sentry to see it?
He did.
Oh my god.
The Tumbler's toy over the cliff. That's really cool from Collapse, by the way. The Orchid into Nether Toxin. Like, they're trying to just keep the Abaddon in the break while he's Orchided so they can kill him. It's really goofy that Collapse is so aware of the counter to this carry Abaddon. I don't know if they've scrimmed against it. I don't feel like it's very popular in pubs, but like Collapse has figured out the items to go to deal with this. Like, he's supposed to be countered, but instead he becomes the counter when you build these items.
Oh, Marcy once again jumping in the middle lane, but Saxa still surviving for the time being and gets off the dispos, and they'll turn it around. They'll take down the pirate. Toronto Tokyo is dead, but Poshka, he's going to be okay. And now Collapse backing him off with the Orchid out onto the Beastmaster, trying to TP out. He's going to make it out. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Dies in base. And unfortunately, Sax is going to follow him to the grave as well. Nine and Snaking need to leave. If Avalanche off the mark, but they'll toss forward the Weaver. Toro sent forward here and needs to get on top of Snaking, and he's going to be able to do exactly that. Right clicks to follow. Maelstrom Proc will finish the job. Yatoro gets a double kill, and once again, Tundra are punished for their aggression.
I mean, Tundra's doing a good job at like staying in the game with these moves. Killing Toronto Tokyo, I think, is a really big kill. It is looking like Yatoro's getting to the point of like unkillability. He's got that Dragon Lance. He's building into the Lincoln Sphere, at which point it's gonna be very difficult to get any sort of stuns on him. It's just Cookie.
It's gonna be very tough indeed.
Spirit's playing incredibly well too. Like I really like this itemization from Collapse. I think this is super cool. Like he's flipping the script with this Abaddon pick, where he's just hard countering him. And Skeeter is desperation mode. He's going for a Midas, which I think he needs to do. There's no other way for him to recover.
No, there's really not. And of course, he does have the Curse of Avernus. The attack speed is going to be very nice for him. There is a bit of synergy there, but yeah, I mean, that's a whole odd problem, right? Like in a normal game, I'd feel like Tundra are delaying things enough to make things feel all right, and maybe they can fall back on something, but they're falling back on an Abaddon carry. Like, you don't expect this hero to be this far behind at this point in the game, in this position.
Right, yeah. I mean, if he gets to like 7 items, Abba carry is really sick. When you have like the Battle Fury, Daedalus, Satanic, that sort of stuff, like level 25. But that's some insane late timing. Yatoro's very strong right now.
Well, they're actually moving on to this Weaver, but I don't think Yatoro's in too much trouble there. Oh, the dispose. It was a little too late from Saxter, and that means that Yatoro is going to be able to wiggle his way out of this one.
Yeah, not much to kill him if there's no Beastmaster Roar.
And this is a very dead Queen of Pain in the middle lane, although Siskin is going to come in with the heal, but it's not going to be nearly enough to save poor old Nine, as he's going to get killed off on the Queen of Pain.
How close is Mira to Blink? He's pretty close. I feel like he's been very effective despite not having a Blink Dagger. 1-0-10 as they look for Dahak here.
Oh, slowing them down with the Mud Golem. Thanks, buddy. Just throws a rock in his face.
Yeah. I think he's using the Golem to stack too. Yeah, they're just playing for efficiency here. Like the true carry player Dahak is. He's still focused on stacking at 17 minutes in. I mean, you have to play like this because I don't think you're getting kills. Not yet. They need an item timing to get kills. Marcy, Ether Lens. That's a solid timing. BKB on Queen of Pain. That's another decent one.
Oh, Team Spirit going to come across Tundra here in the jungle. Lift up, throw back, but they're actually throwing everything onto the Weaver once again, but he does have the time lapse, just going to use it and get himself out. Meanwhile, Poshka with a 3-man stun from that stolen cookie. He is going to die. He's going to die in style.
Yeah, protects his carry. I mean, Yatoro just has too much effective HP right now. With the levels and items that he has, the Dragon Lance. So, like, Tundra, they did the calculations, and he was not going to die to the Queen of Pain ult there. He would have just pressed time lapse with the stuns that they have.
Yeah, looked fancy from the cookie, but ultimately probably wouldn't have changed much. I don't know, maybe? No. They just don't got the stuns.
It would feel really bad to like press all your spells there, and then he just presses time lapse. It's like something like that could just end the game for Tundra, because they're so far behind right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Although it's really not that bad for them. Like I do feel like one fight going their way, and this game is completely recovered for them. But that is not going to be true if Team Spirit has the Aegis, because then there's going to be one hero that's just respawning, and they can probably clean up that fight. So Tundra is in evade mode. They're going to play a game of cat and mouse now. They are, of course, the mice in this situation.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not much too much changing for them. You know, they've been trying to find the occasional pick-off, but...
That's true. Yeah, that's true. They've been the mice already, so yeah, whatever.
Very conscious decision to let this Roche go, I feel. It wasn't like, oh no, they're doing Roche, what do we do? It's like...
Yeah. They need the BKB on the Queen of Pain, and Ether Lens, Marcy, like they're close to items.
And Tundra, the Spirit Ridge literally just sweeping in here, and now the toss back onto Snaking. Snaking, I mean, I don't think he's going to feel too bad about this death, honestly. A 4-man rotation, they only really get the Snapfire. It is what it is.
Yep, Skeeter survives, and he's an Abaddon, so you would kind of expect that, but, you know, once again, going back to the Viper with the Boots of Travel and the Orchid, who, by the way, has found Saksa on the top lane. Anybody can die in this game.
Yeah.
Especially Saksa. And they're going to
later, buddy.
Yeah, cool. He's godlike on Collapse. Very nice.
He is indeed absolutely destroying this game on the Viper. Roar out in the mid here, though. They're going for the play onto the Kunkka. They need a little bit more damage to bring him down. He's got that BKB and the boat coming through. The Sonic Wave will take out Miposhka, but Yatora's in the fight as well, taking chunks out of the hack in the backlines. Not doing as much damage as perhaps he'd want, though. And the shields are going to keep the hack nice and healthy, so they'll move their attention towards Mira instead. Tundra on the aggressive here. Cookie doesn't quite connect, and it's some Golem on Rock Boy action here as they start to take chunks out of Mira. He will die. Now it's going to be Snaky getting the credit for that kill as Tundra have taken fights despite Team Spirit having the Aegis.
Yeah, Tundra knew the Collapse was top and had TP'd there, and so his TP was still on cooldown. So they could go make this move towards mid. And by make the move, I mean they could bait the move. But they are actually making a move with the smoke off of those 2 kills.
Yeah.
They're looking for a quick pick, probably, and then back. I would imagine that's what they're looking for. They're not going to do anything too crazy. And they don't connect with anything, so it's just a warding mission.
Yeah. That's fine. They get out deep. They get some control of their map back, which means more farm, which means less net worth changing. And to be fair, like at 15 minutes, it was a 5k gold advantage for Team Spirit, and that hasn't changed since getting Roshan. So credit to Tundra there. They are, you know, they've stopped the bleeding, but now they need to fix up the wound.
Dude, the Hawk is almost the highest level in this game too. Like look at him versus Collapse. They're very close. They're neck and neck. He's higher level than Yatoro. He's higher level than Toronto Tokyo too in terms of XP. Like the Hawk is actually keeping up with these ancient stacks that he's constantly doing. He's 1, 2, and 4, but he's still very farmed and very high level as well.
I'm curious, do they have an XP advantage on Tundra? Check the graphs.
They don't. They don't.
Oh, they very much don't. Okay,
But,
so it's just better distributed for them.
Yeah. I think the supports on Tundra are suffering a bit.
Yeah.
Like Mira's level almost 14, and Sox is level 10. So
okay, that's where the that's where the difference lies then.
and Sox is trying to wave cut up top. It is making some space. It means Collapse has the TP there, but Collapse has a blink dagger. Like I really like this build from Collapse.
Toronto Tokyo very quick on the BKB as he sees 9 here. 9's gonna have to pop his own as well, so it's BKBs at dawn. Is that gonna be it? I think so. Mira, he's hunting, but he is not finding. He missed the shot, and once again, Tundra get away with it.
I killed some dogs at least. That's pretty good. normally that would be a pretty insane play. It's like they need to take these riskier moves in order to get more of an advantage back. It's like they're gambling, but they have a higher like value that they can get from the gambles than if they were to play normal.
So do you feel like anyone from Team Spirit's not really playing enough, like it's being a bit too quiet, a bit too passive? Or is it just the way Tundra's playing the map where they can't really capitalize too much here?
I think Tundra's like out map moving them, to be honest. I think Tundra's just playing this incredibly well. Like, I don't know who could, I mean, Snake King.
Yeah, he could be in a little bit of trouble here. Mira trying to come in. He's going to toss back another target then, and the silence going to stop the rebound from getting him away. That's going to be a dead Saxon. Does have buyback should he want it. Skidder has to be careful. We've been down this road before, but Mira's actually going to get killed off by the kisses over on top here. And Toronto Tokyo could be in some trouble as well. Mahoshka has stolen that shield, by the way, so he's going to be spamming that out throughout the fight. So shields on both sides as Tundra. They lose the tower, but they defend the barracks. And meanwhile, down at bottom,
the Hawk.
Squeak, squeak.
All right.
Wait,
he's
not
gonna
done.
get the racks, maybe.
He's
no.
gonna get it. Wait.
The
Surely
boar?
it's worth it. Oh, it's actually just gonna. The boar's gonna do it. All right.
Tundra got a racks. All right, the Hawk.
Real.
This man, he just can't stop split pushing, even when he's not on Nature's Prophet. He just loves split pushing. Cool.
Very nice. Very, very nice plays here from Dahak and Tundra, playing the map beautifully here, despite being behind pretty much the entire game.
Radiant's courier has been
This has got to be frustrating for Spirit, man. Like, to be playing so well and win all the lanes. You've got these cool item builds, these great plays you're making, and still it feels like you're losing the game, even though you have a 7K gold lead. It's frustrating.
Yeah, rustles your gym bobs a bit, doesn't it?
It really does. It really does.
Well, they're
At
gonna
least
attempt
Skeeter
to...
feels useless. Like,
Yeah.
Skeeter is definitely not feeling like he's having any impact in the game right now.
Yeah, his notes from this game are just going to be one page of his notepad, which says, don't pick a badminton fighter.
Don't be Abaddon.
Or just don't play. Yeah. Don't do that to yourself. Well, on to Dahak they go, but he's got the BKB to get himself back. And again, Tundra just backing themselves away, although they might look for a little bit of a play onto the Tiny here. Saxa taking so much damage on the front lines here, but the shield's going to come through. The Sonic Wave will finish the job. They take down Mira. Toronto Tokyo both looking for more here together, moving forward, but they just can't seem to bring down a target. Tundra are defending their players super well, and now they commit. 9 jumps in, forces the BKB out of Toronto Tokyo, but also forces his own. He's taking some big damage from Yotoro, who backs himself away. Toronto Tokyo trying to fight on the front lines, but he can't do it. He gets taken down. Skidder gets a kill, and now moving across towards Yotoro as well, but he's a bit too quick to catch, so they'll probably have to leave it here. But over on the sidelines, Poshka's running through the trees. Can they find him? As the Sonic Wave given his way. Wait, he's stolen the kisses and brings down Saxa with them. And is he going to get more? No, he's not. No, he's not. They put an end to his shenanigans. Cute play from the Poshka, but in the end, he does go down, and that means it's going to be 3 heroes dead on the side of Team Spirit. Tundra
and
back
a
in this
gem.
game.
Snaking just got it, or 9 just got the gem from Maposhka as well.
He had a gem.
Wow,
Oh, no.
that's a fresh purchase. Because you know why they got this. They're so frustrated by this BS split pushing that Tundra is doing. They're saying, okay, we want to take all of the wards on the map so that they can't feel comfortable doing this anymore. And then immediately, Tundra wins the very first fight after they get the gem. That is really rough. That is frustrating for Team Spirit, man. They've got to be mode tilt. Otherwise, like, these are the most zen guys in the entire world. The kiting was insane in this fight by Tundra, by the way. Like, there was a few times where a couple of the Tundra heroes were about to die, but the team play and saving each other was phenomenal. Skeeter's playing kind of like a support Abaddon, but it's still pretty effective.
Yeah.
Just, shielding at the right times, especially with the Marcy dispose also saving people.
We see the Tundra players here on the lower left, but it is Team Spirit who are in the Roshan right now. They want that Aegis once again for themselves. Tundra, are they moving over? Looks like they're sending some units in, but actually invading this Roche is another issue entirely, and I don't think they're going to be able to do it. They see how low it is, and they back themselves away, so it will be an Aegis going the way of Team Spirit. But, I mean, Aegis to Maegis, like, they haven't cared about any advantage which Spirit have had so far in the game. Tundra seem very happy just to play the map.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the thought process is if you're already kiting the fights to this degree, you know, what's kiting for another 5 or 10 seconds with the Aegis being in play, you know? Like, they're already playing these long engagements. Why not just play for, like, a little bit longer?
smoke up from 4 men of Tundra, moving down to the bottom side of the map, seeing what there is to see.
I love these smokes to the bot lane, because you know that somebody's got to come here to deal with the Beastmaster pressure.
I swear every engagement has been in the bottom side of the map. Like, I guess when Roche stops being an issue, this is what matters. And they see Saxa now, but Saxa, he's very calmly walking away from this, and he's going to have to be shielded up here as Itoro jumps upon him. The Clinkers does get broken. Have they got the Roar? They do indeed, and they're going to throw it out, but is it going to be enough damage? They're trying to take him down. They got the Silence, they got the Hawk, they'll get the kill. Aegis gone, but now Skidder could be in a bit of trouble. He needs to get out of this break zone here, but he's not silenced up, so he should be okay to get off that ultimate. Manta comes out as well. Actually didn't want to pop his ultimate there at all, and now he decides he's going to get out the boat. Doesn't quite connect on him. Does bring down Saxa though, so the support will die. But Tundra ultimately paying a very small cost for taking out that Aegis.
Yeah, I mean, this is cool. This is cool, Dota. It's like on one side you have Team Spirit, who is doing a very good job at dealing with extremely masterful split pushing. Like, both sides are playing this to like 99% of the potential for split pushing and dealing with split pushing in Dota. Like Collapse with the Boots of Travel, Yatoro like scouting in the trees, looking for the heroes that he knows are going to be sitting in there, but then also Tundra accepting that they're going to lose Saxa and just TPing out, like mass TPing, and then all making their way towards the top lane as well. It's just cool to watch. Like, this is just really high level Dota. Very few mistakes outside of like maybe the draft being an issue and like the laning stage. There's very few mistakes from either team.
It's clean and it's fun. A lot to talk about, a lot to dive into in this game. I mean, it has been Spirit dealing with the pressure from Tundra like reasonably well, but just unable to really capitalize upon the advantage they've been getting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess part of the problem is their tower siege is not that great, and the build that Collapse is gone, while it's amazing for killing Skeeter, he doesn't have the Ag Shard. He's not really a right clicker, so he's not able to do any tower damage, which means like Tundra has the tower threat and can do the split pushing, but Spirit is not really able to themselves. No Deso on Weaver either, right? So like their tower threat, if they start hitting buildings, it's really not that scary.
5-man smoke from Tundra once again in the bottom side of the map, but Team Spirit is saying, yeah, we don't want to keep playing in this side of the map. We want to play somewhere else, man. Like,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Tundra's looking to fight this. They don't want to do the split pushing anymore. They want to bring it to straight to Spirit.
I mean,
and what do they have?
The supports first. This would be huge. Actually using the cookies to scout, but a quick blink out there from Poshka. Really fast reactions as they trade some hits, but no one really getting through. On their mind, Toronto Tokyo going to be forcing out the BKB. The boat's not going to come in nearly in time. They bring him down. Nine taking the fight into Yatoro here. Yatoro looking for the hack. The hack just going to leave, but no, he's not. He gets killed out before he can get himself away. So that's going to be a hell of a trade here from both these teams. Trading an offlaner for a mid.
I mean, Spirit, they are still, the gold lead is slowly going up. You know, it's not like they're losing this game by any means. The trade is for Dahak, who is the offlaner, but also I feel like he's having a pretty profound impact on this game. So taking him out is pretty important. Whereas with Toronto Tokyo, it's really Collapse and Yatoro that are doing a lot of the work right now in terms of the cores. So in terms of raw net worth, yeah, of course, Tundra, like, gets value out of killing Toronto Tokyo, but if the Hawk is dead, it does mean that Spirit could just do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah. I know, it's also very therapeutic to kill off the Hack as well. You know,
exactly. Yeah, that's kind of where I was like leaning with that too. It's like, this guy's been split pushing you the whole game. Just get him. Just kill him.
Oh, feels good. All right. Until everyone.
Just a moment of like relief from the split push, and you can see at this moment that the gold lead goes up instead of stagnating because the Hawk is dead.
He's the big boy, the big decider for Tundra in this game, at least. Yeah, it's funny, like, how similar Dahak and 33 really are in their gameplay in offlane.
Yeah, I think that's probably why he made a lot of sense as a stand-in. I think for like a tournament like this, with the prize pool being so huge, Tundra basically had their pick of the litter. They just, like, whoever they wanted to ask was going to say yes. And no teams are really going to be playing right now anyway, so it's not like the Hawk has anything better to do, because nobody really plays during a tournament, because all the good teams that would scrim you are in the tournament.
Yep.
So it's like, hey, the Hawk, you want some free money? And he's like, all right.
Sounds good, bro.
I'll take it.
This middle tier 1 tower is still up for Team Spirit. I mean, that's kind of unusual. If only we could get a stat for how many times a barrack has gone down before the middle tier 1 has fallen.
Yeah, that is a bit weird, actually. That's just a testament to how, like, strange this game has been in terms of the gameplay and the map movements.
And I feel like you could go through the replay again as a support and just watch this warding and watch, like, the vision fight which has been going on this bottom side as well. Because that's what it's all been about. Like, this is Tundra's home. They're actually radiant forest creatures now.
Right. And also the heroes, like, protecting the wards, too. Like, Tundra is not only in... Oh, sucks.
Oh, that is a very big jump forward here. But he got the tower, so, you know, he completed his mission. Agent Saxa.
Yeah, he didn't like that stat you were talking about. Here's the ward protector we're talking about, by the way.
Yeah, look at this. They're just running in onto backlines here. They're immediately going to be able to take down the push to get rid of that pesky Rubik. Snaky on the backline's going to run forward with the cookie. Tries to force away, gets thrown into the air by the water park. What's going on right now? TP's out. Both going to get cancelled by the avalanche. And that's going to be 1 dead, 2 dead to Hack and Snaking out of the fight. And Tundra are going to be losing this one. I mean, brave move to fight, but oh my god, this need to put up some traps down here, lads.
Yeah, the split pushing, very annoying, but the Hawk is dead for 70 seconds. It is getting to the point where Spirit are going to start doing a lot of tower damage, and they're going to get, you know, multiple sets of boots of travel, potentially, you know, heroes have blink daggers. The split pushing action, it does fall off at a point, because at some point, you know, you've, like, in Assault Kiosk in Toronto, Tokyo, for example, right? And Spirit just goes through. They just say, we've got a 14k gold lead. We don't care if you're going to hit our barracks. Like, we're just going to end the game right now. So it is getting to the point where Tundra is, like, they're going to get desperate. They have to fight soon. You can't just do this forever.